Jinx, welcome back to home. We had just got out of the forest. We met some, well, we didn't meet in the campers, but we found the campsite which was left in a very big hurry, and so we're kind of worried about it and found a creepy notebook with our wife's name on it. Ooh. Don't like that sound. We're on the road. Yes, so. As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I had worked as a machinist for all those years. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago now. The times were better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it's just the wind. I don't trust that. Hey, who wants to go? Look, I can dance. Come at me. Oh, that bodes well. That bodes well even more. And dead silence. Okay. Okay, I can't get out. I thought the door locked. Okay. I'm guessing this is the dead end way. One of the lockers hung open. Its contents was tossed around like someone had been looking for something. Old work clothes had been picked through, and a few photos and notes had been ripped from the door and spread around. Ooh. The door was locked shut, and there was a little electronic box under the handle. A sign plastered to the front that said "Danger, closed for repairs." But I think we should get in there. Lily. There was a large power box with 5 lights and not three. Cables burst out of the box, sneaking to the other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear, and the cobwebs had collected in the corners. The box wasn't receiving any power. It didn't look like the power was on yet. Okay, so we need to get the power on. Door was locked tight, seems to be connected to the power box. Okay, to go forward, we must do this. And I want to double check what's that, the hole in the gate. Might be nothing. Oh, might be something. Not another victim that took his uniform. That he was a security guard there, just doing his job. His head had been severely beaten. His face was covered in blood. It looked like his head had been viciously beaten with something. I couldn't stand to look. Dug into the ground was a cracked old watch. It was mine. I bought it on a trip out west with Rachel. I barely went a day without wearing it. It didn't look like it worked anymore and was heavy. Did I take back my watch? Yes. Even though it no longer ran, I clapped swaps around my wrist. Did I bury my watch here? I must have. Who else would have done it? The murderer? Why would you say that? Well, I'm glad I checked. Because goddamn. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotten. I noticed an old bulletin board on the wall. And then I went downstairs because I pressed the wrong button. The board contained yellow clippings, lol. A newspaper, cartoons and notices. There was notes to and from the guys that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys on the line. Norman took over a general store after the factory closed. He, Rachel, and I would get lunch every now and then. Rachel liked him because he seemed more positive despite the setback. I didn't think I could say the same about me. Damn, man. An old break table. The layers of dust and grime only made seeing this sting more. Looked like some beer bottles have been used on the table recently. I wondered, was that guy using this as a break room of his own? I hope it was him. That's all I'm gonna say. A power panel looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? Yes. Power panel still wasn't working. Did I try again? Yes. Oh, it's working. The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped inside, but it was scratched out and the face was unrecognizable. That woman's photo. I knew I had to get back to Rachel to find out what happened. Oh. Bless him. He saw a pout. He's like, my wife. I must get back to her. The panel seemed to be working again. Okay. Sucked it halfway there. Let's shut tight. There was a rusty looking card slot on the side. Damn you! Card slot machines. Alright, up level we go. I'm always going left and right, aren't I? This was Norman's locker. The door was dented like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that when we worked there. My head ached and I recalled the last time Norman, Rachel and I all had lunch together. Rachel seemed so much more at ease when we all hung out. Huh. Near panel. Push! Great, this one was working. Nice. I usually sell crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Did I take the hammer? Yes. As I took the hammer, I noticed it wasn't as dusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf. Well, then that bodes well. The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, was a magnet card. Did I take it? Yes. I slipped the key card into my pocket. Case selling trucks, so we take key cards. There we go. Push it. Push it. Okay, that's just a generator. I help. Ooh, I stuck the hammer I struck with the hammer, the old wooden boards came apart easily. After I moved the planks, I left the hammer on the floor. Fair enough. I guess. This was my locker. There in the factory. It stank of booze. There was a picture of Rachel on the inside. It looked like it had been torn up. I thought I had taken the picture home when the factory closed. Clearly you did not. This room had been nothing but bad memories. There was a mess of empty booze bottles. I wondered if that man in the house had something to do with this. He sure had a lot of alcohol at this place. Maybe that guard outside caught him hiding up here. I feel like this guy is trying to convince him of something better. I can't say I blame him. But, we might have to face facts here, buddy. Okay. The key card I found seemed like it would pass through this reader. Did I use the key card? Yes. I slid the card through the old reader and turned the handle. There's nothing here. What the heck? Wait, there is. My mic's still fine. There's some kind of ventilation hatch here. It looked like I could jump to the room below. My leg hurt enough as it is, but I couldn't see another option. Did I jump? Wait, no. I was too chicken to jump down that broken ladder before. When I do it now, had I been in the way. The door somehow locked itself again. There was no code card slot on the side. Oh. Well, I guess I'm jumping. Crap. Shit, this ain't gonna be good for him. Please be careful. Oh man, my head looks like hell. Thanks, game. There was a crumpled up letter on the floor. It had been scratched out heavily and it was hard to make out. Did I try to read the letter? Yes. Most of the letter was violently scratched out with what it looked like to be a ballpoint pen. All I could make out was need to. Just don't drinking, need Norman. It was Norman writing to. I stepped out of the factory, glad to be rid of its smell and memories. I couldn't stop thinking about that room with the bottles in it. Was that guard I found outside really drinking there? What about Norman? And who had rooted through all those lockers? I couldn't tell where I was as I looked around, but I figured I needed to get to a road and get my bearings. Maybe Norman can help. His store wasn't that far from the turn off to the factory, if I remember correctly. The factory door had locked itself behind me. Okay, so I can't go back. Hopefully I got everything. I think I did, but... Oh god, why did the key card have locked me out? Don't be making that sound. Let's just find Norman. Got a lot of doors here. Dumpsters. Civilization? Suddenly it was going to start raining again. Well, that's okay, isn't it? I have entered Norman's place. It was the back of the store when he ran. It was oddly quiet except for the faint sound of television. Who enters the back way? The entrance to the front of the store was locked from the inside. It looked like I couldn't just pop it open. I need a key. There was a bit of blood on the keyhole. Uh-oh. Don't like that sound. I'm going over here. What the hell? One of Rachel's old autumn coats hanging on the rack. That was Norman's bedroom, wasn't it? What was this doing here? A speck of something dark and wet stained one of the sleeves. Inside the cabinet was a small but impressive collection of hunting rifles, shotguns, and even a few items I didn't think were legal here. One of the slots on the rack was empty. The gun I had found seemed to match the others here. If the handgun was Norman, what the hell was he doing with it? The gun would fit here if I place it back on the cabinet. No. I don't know how that would benefit me, so I'm not gonna do it yet. Don't wait on me, it was a hard time planning with their weapon just then. Norman, what the hell were you doing with all of these? I just don't see the benefit of giving it away just yet. I don't want to use it. But it's really suspicious what's happening, and I'm on edge. There's blood. I have every right to be on edge. The TV still flickered some indecipherable channel. I couldn't make out what was on the screen, but that glow just gave me chills. Oh no, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Norman, my co-worker and one of my few friends I had in this town, lay dead beside his armchair. His face and shirt were covered in blood. He looked like he'd been shot trying to get up. His eyes were wide with shock, though they were already drying. Norman, what was Rachel doing here? Why did you have her coat? Norman, maybe you deserve better. You probably did. Did I close his eyes? That's the respectable thing, isn't it? I mean... yeah, okay. I closed his eyelids down, studying as I did so. I wasn't sure if it wanted to give him peace, or if I just couldn't stand to think anymore what was going on. I hoped to how Rachel had nothing to do with this mess. I guess this was Norman's kitchen table. He kept it clean enough, but there were some water rings and 2 cups still there in the wood. I'd never been to Norman's place before, at least I don't remember ever doing so. The kitchen trash bin smelled fresh. I didn't dig through that mess, did I? Yes, you did. I found a hairpin amongst the rotten food and trash and pocketed it. Yeah, you did. Okay. So this means I could unlock the door to his shop. Someone very close to him has done something. Oh, maybe I'll check the bedroom one more time. Something dark staying on sleep. My stomach only tightened further. Norman, what were you doing with all these? Yeah, good question. I knew it wasn't gonna be over. So quiet down here. I don't know if that's good or bad. I used a hairpin to pick the lock. The hairpin snapped in half, so I threw it away. The general store was small, but it was clean. It had the usual things: postcards, snacks, magazines, and canned goods. I never went there much. Rachel usually stopped by after work if he needed anything. The register was almost nearly empty. A fat stack of travel magazines sat beside it. I wondered if someone had robbed the place before killing Norman upstairs. That doesn't make sense. Why would you rob a store if the owner's not there? And then go upstairs to his house and kill him. And if he was downstairs, you would have just shot him in place, wouldn't you? The icebox seemed to be unplugged. It must have been off for a while. Most of the contents were half mounted. I could have only think of the poor Norman upstairs. Why? Why does the icebox make you think that? There are various postcards from the area, especially from the tourist traps. One of the postcards showed the old black and white photo of the water tower. It looked to be in much better shape then. Of all the postcards that one seemed to be the most popular, there was only a few left. Okay, the water tower. Yeah, sure, why not? Apparently it's important to everybody. What have I seen? No one was dead, but I had no idea why. I didn't know how much she could be involved in this. But the thought of him laying on the floor up there was sickening. The only comfort I had was the gun I still carried, but was it really a comfort or a curse? The rain was coming down hard, but at least I was close to home. It wouldn't be long before I got my answers. But would you want those answers? Oh no, multiple pathways. 4 pathways. Oh boy! Okay, let's start from this one. I had the wrong gate. This one was locked. Okay, thank you for not giving me 4 different ways. I'm just gonna break into my neighbors' houses. I'm gonna check the other ones. So this one's open. Oh. No! Damn, I hope the other 2 are locked. The neighbouring local post box and the was sticking out if someone hadn't pushed it all the way in. I knew it wasn't right, but did I ever look at the where? Yeah. There was a no return address, but the envelope was addressed to Norman. Carefully I tore it open and looked to let inside. It read, "Stay away, she's mine." That was it? No signature, no other information. Well, damn. Who wrote this? Damn it, Norman, what did you get yourself into? More blood? Something bad's happening here. I had the wrong gate, this one was locked, okay. The gate was locked tight, this wasn't my house. Okay. I hope the other gates were locked. I'm too in the story now, I must know. I had entered that backyard, the rain gave me a terrible sense of foreboding and it chilled me through my clothes. I was expectant, but also afraid. I do not blame you. I held my breath as I approached our back door. I was terrified to step inside. But in we go. The house was painfully quiet. The only sound was my own breathing, staggered and stained. I flicked on the light switch by the door. The power was off. Why was it off? No way I was going to walk away from this now. I remembered having breakfast here on this very table. Was that yesterday or sometime before? The table was clean, it hadn't been used any time recently. Hi honey, I'm home. Okay. Check this door. The door to the basement is locked wherever I put the damn key. Not sure why I would want to go in the basement, but alright. After all this death, you want to go into the creepy basement? One door was locked from the inside, I couldn't go out. I need to see Rachel if it was okay. The door was stuck shut, there was an old-fashioned keyhole underneath the handle. Why is all your doors locked, dude? Who locks every door in that house? TV, a television. I had purchased it before I knew I was going to lose my job. I felt pretty guilty about it afterwards, but by then it was too late. Rachel and I was pretty angry about that, I realised. Well, it's not your fault. You weren't going to know the factory was going to close up on you. Well, yeah, you would do it on purpose, you know? Uh-oh. Yeah, that's what I clicked on, for sure. A hallway mirror had been smashed, its pieces scattered around the floor. I couldn't really make myself out anymore, I wasn't sure if we wanted to. You're not gonna... Why would it be smashed? The books here were half mine, half Rachel's. Hey now, I looked more closely, it looked like the man in that house had some of the same books as I did. One book in particular seemed a bit odd. I remembered owning it, but not that edition. You're not gonna point that out? There was a suitcase on the bed. It was Rachel's. I remembered it from that trip we took out west. So I opened the suitcase. I wasn't sure what to make of the suitcase contents. Inside was a few days worth of clothes and some toiletries and a train ticket. I checked the date and time. It matched the receipt I found back in the horrible sewers. What was this, Rachel? Who were you running away with? This wasn't getting me anywhere. Sorry for going through your stuff, Rachel, but gosh damn it, everything seems a bit. A sink which needed to be replaced. One of the taps already stuck, but I haven't got around to fixing it yet. That old house was charming for sure, but it wasn't always easy. We were lucky enough to get a house with one of these wonderful old clawed foot bathtubs. It seemed impractical at times, but it was part of what made the house home. Yeah, okay. Nice. I'm just glad she wasn't in the bathtub. Dead. My laptop had been left on and only a tiny bit of power left. On the screen was a website about the old water tower. There was a key in the top drawer of my desk, so I'd take it. I pocketed the key. The laptop was warm and had been running for a while. I'm guessing this is the basement key? I unlocked the basement door. There was old Christmas decorations in the box. I couldn't even remember our last Christmas. The garbage bags were stuffed with old paint cans and supplies. There was an old dirty key. Did I take it? Yes. I took the small key and tried to remember where it was unlocked. There was old clothes and tools and other things we obviously hadn't thrown away yet. We had way too much junk. I had put up with this divider wall last summer so we would create a separate room in the basement. I didn't finish it yet, so the door was stuck and the drywall was poorly installed. I might have been able to break through if I found something heavy enough. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. Next time. Jeez. Okay. Anyway, skip. Okay, I'm assuming Rachel's clearly not in this house. I think she might have run off to the water tower since it seems to be leaving us there. What is Rachel? I feel like Rachel's got into something. And now it's gotten out of hand. Well, with like 3-5 dead bodies, yes, it has severely gotten out of hand. But I hope she's alright. You know. But anyway, that is it for this video, guys. Hope you have enjoyed. If you have, subscribe for more awesome content. I'll see you in the next video.